Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a video. The question I asked you, the question I'm asking you is, do you have a shed? Do you have a storage room? Do you have a place that you put junk to forget about it? A junk that still has value, but yet you don't use on a daily or weekly or even monthly basis? So the question is what is in your shed, storage room, or storage space? Well, this is kind of one of my storage areas, something I'm not too proud of. First of all, right here, you see we got snow shovels and stuff that I kind of threw in here in the spring because they were in the way. They're actually supposed to go in another one of my sheds. However, that one there I can't get into either to put the shovels or anything away. Behind that you see a bunch of electronics. There's a iPhone dock, plays music kind of a thing back there. Panasonic stereo, JVC stereo, bicycle rim. I have no idea what's in that box of goodies back there. A big 45-gallon barrel or drum full of fire pit goodies. 3 boxes in here of VHS tapes. I have no idea what to do with them. One of those fertilizer thingies. A handheld spreader at the back. This big green thing up top is actually a trimmer. At the front there's like a chainsaw blade. Lawn chair, you know, nothing really out of the ordinary per se. At the back there's a bunch of bicycle parts that I've collected over the years that I've used to fix my own and other bicycles that I've got fixed up and sold. There's some yard nicky-nackies here. Some various goodies, garden gnomes or whatever's in that tub there. A garden hose, patio set cushion, and well, one of Dad's old mobility scooters. Hasn't turned a wheel since 2012. So of course I'm not 100% sure what direction to go. Some of the stuff has no value at all, like the VHS tapes. Some of it is in the way that I really want to just toss it, like the fire pit stuff. However, the fire pit stuff I will have a use for in another few months. The bicycle parts, well, I would like to keep them. However, what do you do with them, right? They're kind of in the way. I got multiples and multiples of certain kinds. Do I toss them and be done with them and then need them in 6 months? Or do I keep them, hoard them away for longer, and don't know what to do with them? Of course, the shovels and such have to go into another storage shed, but that would be another project or another video for another day. So we'll probably end up having to start by taking everything out, decide what is garbage and what is not, toss certain things. There's a foam child's, what do you call it, boogie board or something right there for like going down a hill. There's a barbecue right there that it's like a tabletop thing that hasn't been used since probably 2014. I'd like to test it out to make sure it's still good, because I'd like to take it camping if it is. There's like a weird fountain bird thing that actually no longer pumps water, so is that really worth keeping? And there's some ornaments in here. Some of those have been broke over the years or don't really have much value to them, so we'll sort those out. The scooter itself, like I said, hadn't really been power to it since 2012, and the batteries are still good, or they were good. I took them out and put them down in the basement, so they've never froze. They may be dead, so I may be able to get a charge back in them to, you know, get them back to working condition. And if that's the case, then we can throw the batteries in the scooter and well, see if it works. I believe there's a couple more lawn chairs back there, those blue things, as well as I think a zero gravity one kind of right there. So we'll probably have to start by digging out all this stuff, maybe taking a closer look at what we want to keep versus what we want to get away or give away or toss away, and well, take it on from there. So probably next time you see me, I will have a backyard full of garbage and deciding what to keep, what to toss, and what to let go. Okay guys, so here we go. As you see, this pile of goodness right here is fire pit stuff. Dug one of my blue rain barrels out and filled it full of well, everything that I could find. Some of these bags here I'm going to put in a couple of containers that I have just to keep them together, because they're already ripping. Even though the bag was in a shed out of the sunlight, it is still biodegrading. That's kind of odd. I got a couple things for the free pile, so I'll be moving those to the backyard, and hopefully someone comes along that wants them, or well, they will go out to the dump. Well, in the shed here I've made a little bit of room. You could probably say I have 40% room in the shed right now. Once I put the fire pit stuff back in, of course that number will go down, but for right now I'll take that any day. There's 3 hanging plastic planter's pots here that are probably gonna go. I don't foresee myself hanging anything in them in the next few years, and if they hang around long enough or sit around long enough, they're probably just gonna get broke. This box of ornaments and stuff, I've got to text a family member on and see what they want to get or to be done with them. I don't really foresee myself using them, and if they don't want them, then they're gone. Well, the scooter, I'm gonna probably leave it as another day project. It'll be a long-term thing. I'll have to charge the batteries up, have to dig it out, see how flat the tires are, if the tires are checked or rotten, because, well, it's been sitting. Who knows if the motor itself is free or seized, because even though it has been dry in a dry shed all these years, it hasn't been humidity controlled like a heated shed, so there could be rust inside the brushes or the motor itself, and not causing it to turn or work at all. So it could they could be garbage. I do have a couple of light duty chairs here that I'll probably end up using for the next family reunion, and then after that they'll probably have to go. But I'm going to probably file some of the fire pit stuff back in here, and hopefully I still have room for the item that I want to stick right here, and then this whole exercise was worth something. Well, there we go. As you see, we did a little bit of a shed cleanup, a little bit of a purge, if you want to say. I know you can't really tell because I put more stuff in here, but got the fire pit videos, or fire pit items, sorted on out. Got a double bed in here, as well as some stuff I want to put into storage. Couple of cat carriers, and well, the scooter and the bicycle parts and stuff are all back there. I know it's not in the perfect world the way it should be, but for right now, well, it works, and it's all good. Of course, I needed to make room in the garage for the upcoming project, and by doing this, I made myself the room that I need, and I should be able to work and do what I need to do in there without too much interference. Been doing a lot of cleaning, been doing a lot of getting rid of stuff, and eventually we will get on this side of the shed and see what's hiding over there. Have a look at that scooter in a separate video, and you never know, see what happens from there. But that's pretty much been the little shed cleanup for 2017, and as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. comment, subscribe, and enjoy.